Celebrity spotting time. I didn't see this person.
Who did?
I was in Bunnings. The Bunnings guy told Kieran I was there. There'd been 2 celebrities in that day. This was only last week, right?
Yep.
Local Bunnings.
Yep.
I'll tell you the first one because you won't know him. Charlie Curnow, who is a Carlton footballer. He won the Coleman medal. He kicked the most goals last year.
Okay.
So he's a champion footballer.
Yeah.
If you know football, you know him.
Yeah, no, I know the name.
He's a tall guy. He lives down the beach, actually. I did a gig with him. And they're all financial planners, all in suits, and he was just wearing shorts and T-shirt. And, I said, good to see you dressed up, mate. He's a nice young man. A freakish goal kicker.
Freakish goal
Oh,
kicker.
mate, we kicked the most goals last year. Anyway, that's big. That's big for AFL people. And if you're a Carlton supporter, it's huge, right?
Yeah.
I went to the Carlton-Geelong game last Thursday. I'm Geelong.
Yeah.
Sat behind the Carlton cheer squad. Oh, God, it was annoying.
Why?
Because
Carlton
Carlton
won, didn't they?
And I'm sitting there with my daughter. She's a teenager. And she's like, can we go? Can we go? Like, well, we're staying till the end because they came back a bit. But, like, they had all these drums that they would go, doo, 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 Carlton, doo, 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 doo. And I kept going, look at that guy. He did it at least 100 times, but he would always look at the drum and concentrate really heavily. Like, surely after the 10th...
You know where the drum is?
Carlton.
I get embarrassed.
I have to say, cheer squads.
They're not. I mean, they need some work. They need new writers. They need songs. Yeah.
You know what? It's good because it's somewhere they belong. You know what I mean?
Part of a tribe.
Yeah, they all know each other.
You're right. You're right. Yeah, they turn up and they run.
They're saying hello to
and
everyone.
they make the banner with an embarrassing comment on it, and then
the spelling mistake.
Yeah, and it
But
doesn't
also,
blow over in the wind, and you get a bit. Anyway.
And you were happy. I mean, as much as I hated them, you were happy for them because their team has been great for a long time, and now they're getting good and they're seeing a bit of joy. Anyway, let's leave that aside. This is
all
big.
I'll say is the next one better be pretty good.
This is big.
Because you've gone pretty hard.
This is big. This is massive. They had an international rock star in there. International, currently touring. Like, big. You don't get much bigger than this guy.
Oh, the one guy from One Direction.
No, not Harry. No, more our generation.
Harry he'd go down to Bunnings, surely.
No, why would he go to Bunnings? This is more the generation that would go to Bunnings.
He's
toured on the weekend, I believe.
Toured on the weekend, our generation.
Probably a bit older than us, but massive with boomers and, Gen X. And he sort of had a bit of a resurgence in the 80s, but he was big in the 70s. The women love him. Good looking.
The wild one.
Yeah, used to be good looking.
Billy Idol. What's wrong with that? That's about right, isn't it?
Rod Stewart.
Oh, no, that's good.
Rod Stewart was in Bunnings.
No, that's really impressive.
Rod Stewart. And what do you reckon he bought? Well, why is Rod Stewart going to Bunnings?
Well, surely he would have someone to go. I mean...
That's what Kieran said. Well, wouldn't he have someone to send to go to Bunnings for him?
What I need is What
do you need? A sausage? I got to just tell you what he bought. He bought 2 bits
How do you know?
Well, the Bunnings guy helped him and he bought 2 bits of wood.
Oh, now that's getting weird. Rod Stewart, seen in Bunnings, buys 2 pieces of wood.
What's that for?
Surely.
What's that for? Stage?
I reckon he's a bit short. Maybe he's building a box he can stand up, look a bit taller or something. No?
If you think I'm handy and you want me. What are the other big songs? I am sailing.
Sailing.
I am building. I am building a pergola in the backyard. Young Turks.
Veggie garden.
So if you go and see Rod Stewart, keep an eye out for the 2 bits of wood.
And I wonder, if he drove himself there? How did he? And then he got back to the hotel and he had to walk through the foyer with 2 bits of wood.
I'm assuming they weren't big. In my mind, they weren't big bits of wood. Maybe he's a handyman. Maybe he just, Maybe they needed something for the drum riser, where the drum's sitting. He goes, oh, bloody get it. Oh, go get it.
He probably thinks he's a bit of a handyman. How old would he be now? Late 70s?
70?
Yeah. He looks very fit. Still plays soccer and everything.
Yeah.
And what Bunnings was it, by the way?
Collingwood. So, on the edge of the city.
So he's gone to the closest. He's looked up hardware. I need hardware.
Yeah.
And I've gone, there's the thing there. Closest one. There you go. Bunnings, Collingwood. Let's go. Let's go.
Drive me, Gary.
Yeah.
Off we go.
Me and the lads, and we go down there, get a bit of 4B2, and maybe he wants to whack someone.
Yeah, maybe it's a weapon.
Yeah.
God, if I go back in there, I'll get Kieran to point out this guy, and I'll ask him. You met Rod because you showed her the photo.
I said do a photo.
With Rod.
Oh, really? Poor Rod. Oh God.
Anyway, and so I'll ask him, what did he want the wood for? I'll find out. I'll try and find out.
Yeah, try and find out.
Out.
We will be in suspense until we find out.
Probably could be 6 months.
Yeah. Didn't he cancel a concert? Wasn't he sick or something?
Oh, was he?
Yeah. So maybe
prop up the bed.
Oh, yeah.
Wood. 2 bits of wood. It's a mystery.
You know, being the comedians that we are, you would think we could come up with a good joke for the end of this segment. And I can't think of a wood joke.
Maybe it's, for the later at night when he goes.
Oh, he's going to carve something. He's going to carve something out of it.
Oh, he's going to carve something? No. The woman goes, have you got wood? He goes, yeah, I have actually.
You did it.
Woo! Stiff as a board, love. That is a board, Rod. Oh, yeah, right.
Oh, whatever. Oh, splinters.
Welcome to Somehow Related Now. Please welcome your hosts Glenn Robbins and Dave O'Neill.
It's our podcast, and all you got to do is work out how our 2 subjects are related.
I don't know how she does it, but she every week she comes up with 2, but then she throws a curveball and goes, there's a 3. So, we won't have another one of those because I'm not going to say she's not that clever, but it takes a lot of work to find
Working overtime.
Yeah.
Anyway,
yeah.
What are the topics, Sam?
Windscreen wipers, bulletproof vests and laser printers.
Oh, I'm not 3 again. I think if you have a 3-way, it's a one-off thing. Make myself laugh.
Have you ever?
No.
I'm hesitating because
the cat sat on the bed once, but anyway, wouldn't get off. Closest thing.
and you have to watch out because when you're naked around a cat and part of you is aroused, it may think it's threatened by it.
Well, that's
may make it. If it took a swipe at your erect penis, that would be very painful.
Ooh,
jeez. Seriously.
Well, I was talking to Adam Zwar, friend of the show, and he's been on this show before, hasn't he? I think he has. Did we get Adam on? Anyway,
not sure.
Yeah, Rudolph Hess. Didn't you talk about Rudolph Hess?
Oh, I think you're right.
His dad wrote a book on Rudolph Hess. Anyway, you know his series Wilfred, which is about the guy in the dog suit. Jason.
Very good series.
Yeah, great series.
Which they remade in the US.
Yeah, and Adam was replaced by Elijah Wood by The Hobbit.
Yeah.
Anyway, that all came from a story where he went to a girl's house when he was dating her, and the dog was threatened and would come and sit on the bed and.
I had the same thing when you're at a new girlfriend's place, and then things happen, and the dog's out in the lounge room, and you maybe walk from the lounge room to the toilet. The dog looks and goes, "I know what you're up to in there. I know what you're doing to my owner. Don't get clever, because I will take you. Yeah. I will find you, and I will kill you.
I will kill you." What are we talking about? That?
Why were we talking about?
Oh, 3-way. Okay, 3-way. Okay, so there's 3 topics.
Bulletproof vests, wipers. Wipers would mean windscreen wipers, and laser printers.
Can I tell you? Saw a great movie with Greg Kinnear in it. He's great. You know Greg Kinnear.
Great actor.
Great. He's in this movie called Flash of Genius about a guy. True story. A guy in America who invents the intermittent wiper. That's his idea. To have a wiper that just comes on occasionally.
I mean, it is of all the things in your car that you love to use. You love to use the intermittent.
And so what he does, this guy, it's a great movie if you're into inventions and stuff. He takes the idea to Ford and they go, no, we'll be right, mate. What a stupid idea. Then they start using it. So he sues Ford, and then it takes him years. He has a mental breakdown. His family leave him.
Sues them intermittently over 4 years.
But he wins the court case and gets millions. And then because it's taken so long. Other companies like Chrysler have also taken his invention and gone with it. He gets money off all of them. It's a great story, but
it should, because there was a time in your older car where you'd get it's raining, it's not raining, off.
Yeah.
A little bit of rain.
That's
just one little flick wipe. I'm sick of doing it. It's flick wipe. I'm sick of it.
Yeah.
Now they have the intermittent, and they've got the little knob where you can bring up your intermittent.
Oh, I haven't seen this.
Yeah, well, you would have played with your knob. No, I don't mean that as a dick joke. I mean as in you would have played with the...
Well, a little bit. Well,
have you got a sensor on your windscreen? Because my car,
so.
the Audi, has got so it knows when it's raining.
Yeah, no, I don't have that.
And then it goes, don't worry about the rain. I'll take care of this.
I'm driving a lesser car. As you know, I've got my dad's Camry. The Camry.
Yeah.
How's this? Right. I couldn't work out how to work the rear windscreen wiper. Okay.
It's usually up the stalk a bit.
I know that. And I got my son to Google it. We watched a video from America, how to work the Camry wipers. I got out of the car. There isn't one. They do not have a rear. Have you ever heard of that?
But it's a Camry. Why would it have a rear windscreen? Because it's not a station wagon.
It doesn't have one.
But what? But station wagon, I haven't got one either.
Oh, so you don't normally have them in sedans?
No.
Oh, okay.
Gee, what are you? What?
I'm just used to it, I suppose.
Come on, Pops, get with the program.
So I'm just used to because I've had station wagons for so long.
Because the car you've got today that I'm looking at right now,
the Golf wagon.
Only though, and why do they have them? I don't know. Is it?
Well, but why don't they have them on a sedan? Because
it's the same situation.
The Camry, you're driving along and you can't see out the back.
Okay.
You can't see out.
I think you should write this down.
Yeah.
The Dave O'Neill intermittent windscreen wiper for the sedan.
Yeah.
You could take the world with this because they don't exist with sedans. They only exist with station wagons.
Well, I'm learning something today.
And there's no different in the windscreen. They're still getting the same dirt. They're still getting the same rain. You need it on the back.
Do you find it hard to look out of your back windscreen when it's raining?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll use my defroster, but I would love to have a windscreen wiper on.
I found it
incredible.
It's like a dog without a tail. Isn't it funny? I never knew that. I am learning on this podcast.
What's really annoying is if you get into like a hire car and the rear windscreen wiper is on and you don't know how to, and it's going on intermittently and there's no rain.
Do SUVs have them, like the big cars? They must have them, the four-wheel drive.
Yeah, I think they do. Yeah. But when it's a dry window, it goes...
Oh, it's a terrible noise.
How do I turn it off? I don't know where the knob is.
What about when we had old cars and you get down to the metal on the on your old Commodore or whatever?
There's nothing better than a new windscreen wiper when your car's been put in for a service.
Yeah.
And it just goes, I am going to be silent. I'm going to sweep the water off.
Best.
Mine has this thing where it goes, when you squirt the windscreen wiper thing. So
I love squirting it.
Love the
Because again, we didn't have that when we started driving.
And whenever you do the squirty, you go, geez, I'm good at that.
Oh, that's good.
I'm a great squirter.
I love it but in the old days, the squirty thing would run out. You just wouldn't use it. But now
now, as I said, I'm driving down a main road down to the coast, and it starts flashing. The windscreen starts flashing with a water sign. And I thought I'd run out of water. So I rang Audi and said, the water sign's coming. And they're saying, what colour is it? What colour is the sign? I said, it's blue. He goes, if it goes red, stop the car. Do not drive the car. We will send a truck and we'll get that.
Because of the windscreen wipers?
I thought it was the radiator, but then I found out it was the windscreen wiper. The bottle wasn't full, but it was letting me know every couple of minutes. Windscreen wiper water not there. It's very panicky, that car.
These cars these days, I don't like that.
What was I going to say?
I don't like all that, when you go to the mechanic now, they plug in the computer into your car. I suppose it's good, but
yeah.
I don't know.
What was I going to say to you, though? I was going to say something about I can't remember. Anyway, wipers are... that's right. I love it when I get the intermittent just right.
Oh, yeah.
When you go, I'm driving along, don't need full, don't need zero, and I find it's on the stem. You click it just right. You go, it's about a medium, and you go, here comes a little bit of rain, and here comes
the wiper. What about when you get so much rain that the wipers They're
They
not
can't cope.
They can't cope.
And it's going shunk, 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 shunk.
Having some kind of breakdown.
And if you spoke to the wiper, it would be going, I am fucking trying my hardest here and I can't do it. Mine also has this thing when I do the squirter, when it goes the squirter and it goes squirt, squirt, and it goes wipe, wipe, and it waits for a second because what happens next, if you go squirt, squirt, then a dribble comes down.
Ah.
So it goes, don't worry about the dribble, I'll get it. And you don't have to turn me on. It goes wipe, 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 dribble, got that too. Wipers are punching well above their weight. And the intermittent wiper is
Great invention.
is one of the great inventions that, and now I'm going to have a look at that movie.
Flash of genius.
Yeah.
The guy's name, Robert someone, was who invented it.
Yeah.
But you enjoy Greg Kinnear's work, so, he's
I loved
good.
him in As Good as It Gets.
He was in As Good as It Gets.
Was that with Jack Nicholson and...
Autofocus, where he played Bob Crane, the pervert from Hogan's Heroes.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
I get the feeling that he's a theatre actor as well. He
was a comedian.
But I haven't seen him in the late.
Yeah. He'd be doing stuff.
So what are they?
We can move on to laser printers, I think. Oh, what about the old dot matrix? Didn't you love them? Remember the dot matrix? You had to load the paper up, but the perforated edge. That was dot matrix, wasn't it?
Oh, right.
Remember that? You'd put in the. Surely, when you wrote scripts in the 80s, it would have been dot matrix.
Probably. I had people do that for me.
I reckon it was dot matrix.
So dot matrix was. Okay, don't worry about it. Okay.
Yeah, it had perforated edges, and it obviously worked on cogs.
What noise did it make?
It was like that was it. That's it.
So it was pretty slow.
And when laser printers came out, I mean, that must have been 80, it was like, wow. I reckon late 80s maybe. Laser printers, do you reckon?
What have I got at home now? I mean, I know you don't know.
That's a laser printer.
It'd be a laser printer. What was the ball thing? That was the old typewriter, and it was a ball. Remember that? Yes. That was like really futuristic.
Yes.
That was a typewriter, and would just spin around and hit the letters appropriately. Then it went from that to laser.
No, dot matrix, I think.
Dot matrix.
I think it's dot
and
matrix.
then laser is just... how does it do it?
I don't know. Laser. Lasers are pretty amazing. They use lasers to fix your eyes, too.
What is inkjet?
Oh, that came... Actually, that's a good point. That came between dot matrix and... I'm not an expert on printers, but I'm sure they came after dot matrix inkjet.
And then came through...
Maybe that's what we've got, because we have to still replace the cartridges.
Hey?
How expensive are cartridges? Huh? Cost more than the printer. Wow. That's $200. Man, the printer costs less than that.
I was about to tell that story, and that is a classic old man story, isn't it? But my printer broke. My printer ran out of ink.
Yeah.
And it was cheaper to buy a whole new printer than it was to buy the ink, or something like that.
Yeah.
It's
I
ridiculous.
believe it.
Yeah. Hey, you know how I'm drinking a lot of water?
Yeah.
How many liters
you got?
Not that much, but I'm getting a message.
From your phone or from your bladder?
I know what we should have. I know we can't play for music. We don't pay for music, but surely there's some copyright-free music. Can we have a little bit of music while I go to
the toilet? The toy. It's not
a. I can't believe I'm doing
dun, 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 dun. Oh, the sound of water. We're back when we both
Sorry about that.
went to the toilet.
Well, I'm just doing something for my health. But what my naturopath did say, my friend naturopath did say, if you drink more water, you get better at it. But I'm not better at it yet.
It's probably good for you. I know it's good for you. Inkjet. I think we've got inkjet. I don't know if we do have laser.
I think laser are those big ones. I think we're at home the domestic ones are inkjet, because I think laser printers use toner.
Yeah, inkjet were big. Inkjet came in like about 2000s. They came in inkjet, I think.
And they're the ones you see in offices and stuff.
Yeah, laser. Big corporations use laser printers definitely now. Banks and stuff.
Yeah,
using laser
and
printers.
we use So,
have you ever had a laser pointer? They're annoying, aren't they?
I did. Yes, on a pen.
Yeah, people would. You'd go to the. Where would people would get them out and point them at you? Like sometimes at gigs and stuff.
I was in Central Australia, and we went out and did a star thing. at the resort we're staying at, and obviously it's one of the best places in the world too. And she used quite a powerful laser to point up at the stars.
Oh wow!
And go, that one there, that's Uranus, and that one over there. Sorry.
I was on a plane in America once, and we were stuck at some airport, and they had to do maintenance or something.
Yeah.
And you could see it was snowing outside. And the pilot comes on and goes, ladies and gentlemen, with the person using a laser pointer pointing at the technicians, please stop it.
Yeah.
And then he comes on again.
Yeah.
Listen, stop using. And then he came down and found the guy and took it off him.
Dickhead.
Yeah, I know. Idiot.
It is one of the favourite toys of cats, though, isn't it?
Oh yeah. But they say, because we had kittens. Well, they're a year old now. Kieran looked right into it. Then they're not good for the cat because there's no end result. There's
no kill.
Yeah. Whereas with a soft toy, they can grab the soft toy and take it to the ground.
Yeah. Whereas you do after a while, they do go, yeah, I get this one. It's nothing there. Even when I slap it, it's not there.
Do you remember laser light shows? Remember that in the 80s?
Oh, they were great. That was the thing.
We'll go to see a laser light show. Yeah. Like at nightclubs, or they do them outside. They do a laser light show outside.
No, hang on. It wasn't on a wall.
Yeah, but also they used to do one.
Oh, it was like in front of you. So it would shimmer.
Yeah, laser light show. Got a laser light show
Whatever
to
happened
music.
To that? I'm just saying they're in some people's garages and they're never going to be used again.
The laser light show, mate.
Laser, yeah.
They used to have a big music event on. Would have been Eon FM, and they would
laser light show.
Yeah, laser light show this Saturday night.
And they could do anything really.
Oh,
anything.
Impressive.
I don't know what else we can say about
laser printers.
Laser printers.
Didn't you always, when you worked in an office, you always put off changing the toner on the photocopier or the?
Why would you put it off?
Because you didn't want to do it.
You didn't want that job.
Who doesn't change the toner?
Do you recycle your cartridges from your inkjet?
Yeah.
Do you take them down to?
We got a recycling centre near our house. Yeah.
So you take down the cartridges.
Yeah.
And I'm taking. I never knew that you could recycle batteries. I'm taking batteries down there.
Yeah, absolutely. Batteries. Yeah.
Yeah. Like old phones, anything. It's really good, isn't it? And you know. But I was speaking to the girl at the shopping centre the other day. You know, you put all the stuff in the recycle bins at the shopping centre, and they go out the back. They just.
Yeah, I know.
I hope they really are doing something about it.
Yeah, we hope. Yeah. We hope. Well, they used to sell all that plastic. That's why that whole red bag thing fell over with the big supermarkets, because, you know, they were just giving it to some guy who just stored it in a warehouse.
Yeah.
But they used to sell it all to China, and China used to just bury it or do something with it. Now China is getting more developed, and they've said, we don't want your junk anymore. We don't want your rubbish.
Yeah.
So,
anyway.
Bulletproof vests.
Bulletproof vest.
You ever worn one?
That's a good question. No,
nor have I.
I mean, I've done stunts on TV, but have you ever worn one for a sketch or anything? I don't think so.
No,
I've done policemen, and I don't think so. But I could imagine
they look heavy.
It would have to be heavy. Is it metal or is it material?
No, it's metal. So the old ones are definitely
like a mesh.
I think it's a material. It's some sort of thing these days, like Teflon. I don't know, but. Back in the old days, it was metal, for sure.
In the old days, it was a chainmail sort of scenario. But and I believe that, people think you're wearing a bulletproof vest. You go, oh, okay, well, you're fine then. But it still really hurts, obviously.
When it hits you, yeah, you see that in shows.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been hit, but I'm okay. It obviously wins you and bruises you. It breaks ribs, can break ribs and stuff. And
who would be the first... Okay, here's a question. Who invented... I'm going to say who invented, but probably not right. The very first bulletproof vest.
I don't know.
Oh, come on.
Oh, in Australia?
Yeah, in Australia.
Ned Kelly.
Yeah,
right.
He would have gone.
Yeah, because that's like armour.
Yeah. He had a bulletproof vest. He had it on his arms, had it on his head.
True.
Yeah, he got it covered, So he should have copyrighted that.
I mean, they shot him in the legs, I think, didn't they, to bring him down?
I think so.
Geraldry.
Yeah. I think in the US they're legal. You can buy them. I mean, here, if we wanted a bulletproof vest, we wouldn't be able to get one, would we? Would we?
No, I remember...
Because if you get into a bank and you go, I'm going to rob this bank, and by the way, you can't shoot me because I've got a vest on, that'd be a threat.
That's how Johnny Knoxville from Jackass got famous. He was doing short videos. I think it was pre-internet for a surfing magazine. Maybe it was just the start of the internet, and he got his mate to shoot him in a bulletproof vest.
And what, he reacted badly?
Well, it hurt.
Yeah.
But it's a kind of that stupid stunts they do on that show, on Jackass. Even though it is funny, Jackass. Don't get me wrong. I've had a good laugh at it, but
it upsets me, that show. I don't know why. It's just seeing people doing stupid shit.
I know. Well, because you've injured yourself and I've injured myself in stunts. You just feel, that would hurt. He's broken his leg. It's like stupid stuff.
So if you were wearing a bulletproof vest, would it stop you from a knife getting through?
Yeah.
It would have to.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I think that from what I've heard, there's like fluid ones as well.
Ooh.
Like there must be some sort of...
Surely they'd have lightweight ones these days,
Yeah. Like for pop guns or for cap guns. Remember cap guns?
Yeah, I love
cap guns.
Yeah.
You buy a roll of caps.
Yeah, that's funny. At the milk bar.
At the milk bar. And you would put them into a toy gun.
They made a noise though, didn't they?
You wouldn't be able to get those now, would you? They'd make and they go, and it was gunpowder going crack, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Crack, 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 crack.
Yeah. Spud guns. Mummy got an old potato.
A spud gun.
Yeah, they were great.
And they would fire a bit of spud at you.
Yeah, air rifles. They were the next
Air
thing
rifle.
up. Metal pellets.
We had air rifles. We used to have whole days out the back with the air rifles, shooting the back fence.
Loved air rifles.
God.
Good times.
Good times, yeah. What else can we say about,
bulletproof vests. This is going to be hard. Bulletproof vests, laser printers, and wipers.
They are so far apart, every one of them, that you're going to go, is it,
Well, should we have some thinking music? What can we have? What can we have, Governor?
Is there an ad for HP or something? HP printers or something? Is there an ad? Is there... the trailer from that film.
The Stroke of Genius, whatever it's called.
Or there would be a famous
Flash
scene
of Genius.
Is there a famous scene in a movie where, Lethal Weapon...
You always get excited when they put on their bulletproof vests.
Well, in trouble. You
Going
trouble.
in.
When we met those police the other day, when we were getting a sandwich, remember we were chatting to the police? I noticed they had guns.
They had guns.
Do you reckon they had bulletproof vests on?
No.
So their standard issue for Australian police is not to wear a vest.
Yeah.
Really?
I reckon in some parts of the world they'd be wearing, like in Mexico, they'd be wearing vests.
So you'd really know if they were wearing a vest?
Yeah. Yeah.
It looks like something pretty heavy that they're wearing, though.
Yeah, it'd be really heavy.
Yeah, anyway.
You get used to it. Be like a girdle.
And wasn't there some famous thing where someone was shot and it hit a bullet in their top pocket?
Oh.
And the bullet saved their life. What did I say? A coin. Sorry.
Ah, yes.
Hit a coin.
Yes.
Yeah. They had a coin.
Also,
sitting.
books. In the top. A book can stop a bullet. Yeah.
So
it's been in movies for sure.
Yeah.
But why don't we do a make believe then?
A make believe of a bloke. What?
The guy
go on, what?
who invented the first ever bulletproof vest. Because you'd have to try it out, wouldn't you?
Okay, so he'd go, here's my bulletproof vest. And his mate's going, yeah, but how do you know if it works?
Yeah.
And go, well, let's go down to my uncle's farm and we'll try it out.
Try it out.
Yeah.
Good one.
Okay.
Well, let's do that.
Okay.
Here we go.
So what is this thing you've got?
Oh, it's called a bulletproof vest, and it's going to take off. All right.
Well, but hang on. It's a vest. How did you make it?
Yeah, I made it out of steel and material and stuff. It's like a sort of like you got a woolen vest you put on.
Yeah.
This is like a bulletproof vest made out of bits of metal. And
who wears it? Who's it for?
Well, cops and...
Oh, so like a robber could shoot the guy and you go, ha, you can't shoot me, I've got a vest.
Soldiers.
Yeah.
So you just wear it over your torso like a normal vest. I'll tell you what, I'll wear it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll wear it and you shoot me. All right.
Have you got a gun?
Yep, here's a gun. Okay.
Oh, what's this?
You ever shot a gun before?
No.
Okay.
I never have. It's handheld. I've shot a rifle, but I've never had.
Well, Uncle Ron has let us use his farm. All right, so I'm going to go stand over in the field.
Is that Uncle Ron over there in the window?
Yeah. He's looking a bit anxious.
Uncle Ron? No, she'll be fine. You're in safe hands.
Giving us the finger.
Yeah.
Look, okay, so I'm going to go I'm standing in the field. I've got my vest on.
Okay, I'll stand over here.
They shoot me in the torso. Okay, don't shoot me anywhere else.
Okay.
All right?
Okay, here I go. 1, 2, 3.
That's the bucket. You hit the bucket, you idiot.
Sorry.
Look, Uncle Ron's not happy.
I'll need to rest my arm on something.
Okay, do it again. 1, 2.
3, go.
You hit a chicken, mate.
You are moving around.
Uncle Ron's not happy. All
I'm
right,
sorry
okay.
about the chicken, Uncle Ron. Yeah,
All right, what
okay.
else we got? Have another go.
Yeah, okay. Now, this time I'm just going to
Okay.
really rain. I'm closing one eye.
Yep.
I'm looking right down the line of my arm, and there I go.
That's a sheep. Do it again, quickly. That's a goat. Have another crack.
All right.
Have another crack.
All right.
Go.
Okay.
That's a duck. That's a goose.
I got to say, what's his name, Uncle who?
Uncle Ron.
Uncle Ron's got a lot of, well, dead animals now.
Old MacDonald.
He's shaking his fist at the. Hang on. Oh, shit! I should have shot the house. Sorry.
Look, this is no good. All right, you're going to put on the vest,
Why?
and I'm going to shoot you.
Why?
Because I'm a marksman. I've been working on bulletproof vests for a long time. I'm a good shot.
I will do it under
Okay.
one. If it works,
Yeah.
you name the vest after me.
Okay, all right. Put it on.
Yep.
There we go.
Okay, and I'll just do it.
Stand back.
Okay, I'm going to stand over here, and you want me to move around like a...
No, just stand there.
Hands
All
up, okay.
Here we go.
Right.
1, 2, 3.
Oh!
I got you right in the vest.
Oh! I didn't. I don't know what...
Oh, hang on. There's blood coming out.
Blood is that blood?
Oh, no.
Oh, hang on. Did you put buttonholes in this?
Oh, yeah, I did. It's a vest.
What? It's gone right through the buttonhole,
Oh,
and
no.
it's got me in the... Where's your heart? Is your heart there?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well. Back to the drawing board.
Will you still name it after me?
Uncle Ron, get the bulldozer. We need to dig a big hole for all these dead animals and him. Wow.
Oh, that's a moment in history.
Wow, I can't believe it. You're
Poor-
buried somewhere.
Yeah, buried with a bulletproof
Farmer
vest on.
Ron, Uncle Ron.
Um,
Okay, I'll have a guess.
so
I think
let's go through it. It's bulletproof vests,
wipers.
wipers, and laser printers.
We've had one similar to this before where the same person's invented them. I reckon this, even though it's a big gap,
I reckon I've got this.
I reckon it's the family. I
Oh,
reckon
you're
it's
it's under a family name.
the Jones family or the same company produces all
Oh,
of
it's like
these.
it's like
So say it's like
what was it Volkswagen that did
yeah, sausages.
Sausage.
Yeah.
bit of a sidestep. So we're doing wipers this week, but now we're going to do bulletproof vests. So you reckon it's a family?
I think it's a family invention.
I'm going to say they were all invented by Australians.
Wow, because we have invented a lot, but I've never seen this on the list of inventions.
Yeah, New
Hills
Zealanders.
hoist.
Yeah, never.
Okay, well, let's get the answer. What is the answer, Sam?
Windscreen wipers, bulletproof vests and laser printers were all invented by women.
Wow.
You have been listening to Somehow Related with Glenn Robbins and Dave O'Neill.
Women invented bulletproof vests?
Yes.
It's incredible.
I wonder if she did it all in the same week.
You're a pretty busy lady.
Well, that's,
We shouldn't be surprised.
No, we're not surprised.
We're not surprised.
We're not surprised at all because it's we're being appropriate.
You assume half the stuff in the world's invented by women. You assume, but we don't know.
What are the good things? Other things that is it?
Dishwasher invented by a woman.
Oh, really?
Yeah, absolutely.
I could make a really inappropriate comment right now.
American housewife invented the dishwasher. American housewife and businesswoman. I read about it once. Yeah.
Yeah.
What else? What else has been invented by women?
Oh, well.
Well, heaps.
Well,
we got to wind it up now.
Yeah.
We got to go.
Maybe I should Google things. But it doesn't
Plenty
matter.
of things.
Yeah, plenty of things. Women.
I wonder if women invented a lot of things that just involve women, like lipstick. Was that invented by a woman?
Oh, that's a very good question.
You know what I mean? Earrings. Were they invented
Yeah.
by women? They
Yeah.
must have been.
Yeah. Well, you would think so. High heel shoes. High heel shoes used to be for men.
That's right.
Yeah.
I know.
What else? Come on. What's something that?
What about indicators? I got an indicator joke. When I first saw someone do this joke, it made me laugh.
You're good like
indicator
this.
joke.
You're good.
We're getting out of it.
Yeah.
I said to the guy, I said, can you go behind the car and tell me if my indicator's working? All right, I'll put it on now. It's working. It's not working. It's working. It's not working. It's working. It's not working. Woo.
That joke was invented by a man.
Probably.